Have you ever thought about how long is the distance between what has actually happened, what we thought had happened, and what we decided to do about it? Let me give you an example of two journeys of inference, which started at the same point and finished in absolutely different ones. I was conducting a workshop in the auditorium with about 55 students, and I offered them an experiment. I asked them to imagine that one of their groupmates, with whom they have a good relationship, passed by them in the street with his or her head down. You were waving, but there was no response. What would you think about it? Immediately, two different voices replied. He has definitely become so arrogant, the first voice said. Something bad has happened, and he is depressed, said the second one. The audience became silent and curious. Due to your experience, what you can expect from people that behave like that was my next question. They keep ignoring you and act as if you don't exist at all. It's hard for them to ask for help, so they will try to cope by themselves. And how would you react? I asked. I would stop communicating with him at all, the first student said. I would ask what has happened and offer my help, replied the second one. Students in the room became numb. Would you like me to explain how two people who observed the same situation make such different decisions as to stop communication and to offer help? I asked and saw the silent nodding. The author of The Conception of the Journey of Inference, Jerry O'Sullivan, in her book The Mediator's Toolkit, highlights the next 6 steps from what we observe to what we do. We filter mercilessly the information we receive from our 5 senses, and it's about 11 million bits per second, because our conscious mind is able to process only 40 bits of it. And what exactly we put in a trash bin and what in a warehouse depends on our unique previous experience. We generate an explanation of what has happened, interpretations. We try to predict what may happen next, usually without any proof. We make assumptions. We make a conclusion, a judgment, like he is arrogant or he is depressed. We start remembering about the situations that are at least slightly remind us of this one, and make a great generalization, which becomes our belief. They keep ignoring or they cope by themselves. We take an action which is based not on the information we received, but on the selected data, interpretations, assumptions, conclusions, and beliefs. This is how exactly two people that observe the same situation could make so different decisions as to stop relationships and to offer help. Moreover, I asked every student who had exactly the same journey of inference like one of which they had just heard, to raise an arm, and none of about 55 did. There is almost a 100% probability that parties in mediation saw the same situation differently, so it's crucial to help them to get transparency, clarity, and understanding, which are precious in transforming the destructive conflict to the constructive one. And the journey of inference is a really effective instrument to do this.